Hello, everyone. It's Anna Runyon from Classy Career Girl, and I am super excited. I have a special guest with me here today. We have Caitie, who is going through our career coach certification program, and I am super excited to interview Caitie here today so you can learn about her journey to become a career coach and grow her business. So, thank you so much, Caitie, for joining me here today.
Yeah, I'm super happy to be here. Thank you.
Yeah. So tell me more about you because I know you have been coaching for a while, and you have a really great background to help people and make an impact on other people. So tell me a little bit more about your journey, about kind of where you're at in your career and business journey.
Yeah, so I have actually been in technical recruiting for 6 years now, so it's been a long time. And I've worked with small startups all the way through Fortune 50, and now I'm in big tech. And what really got me very passionate about this was like, yes, I help people like get jobs at all of our companies, but that I've been at, but really like for the everyday woman as well. Like I wish I had someone that like guided me through that, not only to like get a job, but to really like level up through corporate as well. So that's kind of how everything came about. And also too, like I was a college athlete, and once I graduated, I mean, I fell into recruiting, and I was lucky that I liked it, right? And I turned it into a career, but not everyone is so lucky. So really just being there for people to really help figure out what they want, and get paid what they're worth, and find something that's fulfilling. So that's kind of where I'm at, and it's been definitely a very, very great journey, but I've seen so much like improvement over the past 6 months. So it's been
Yeah.
amazing.
So as you're starting, you have this, recruiting background, you're building your coaching business. Like, what are some of like the problems and challenges that you're having when it comes to making your goals happen?
Yeah, so like for me, it was about like I have so many ideas, but I don't know where to go with them, right? So I didn't know where to start, right? Like I was posting content, but there was no like correlation or like direction for it. Like I didn't know what kind of model I wanted for my business, how to structure my offers or pricing. Like there was just so much for me that I just didn't like. I was like, I know I have something good here. I just don't know where to go with it or like how to structure everything. So,
Definitely. Yeah, I remember
yeah.
you were posting. I was following you on social media and you were posting and posting. And I think one of the big changes I've seen with you and your social media is your branding has just gotten so much more clear, and your
Yeah.
clarity and like what you post and everything just kind of it's all working to your goals now. And so that's a big
Yeah.
change I've seen for you too.
Yeah. Thank you. It's been
Definitely.
it's been really good. So, yeah.
So you had a lot of ideas, didn't kind of know how to put it all together and make it happen how you how you wanted to make it happen. I
Yeah.
remember that. I remember our first conversation. You were definitely you had a lot of stuff that you wanted to do.
I know.
So how did you come across Classy Career Girl?
I mean, honestly, I followed you on Instagram, been like a follower for a really long time. Um, but like through the emails like that I got from you, and then I was like, you know what? I just gotta like let me just like I gotta get on a call with her. And like when and like for me it was like I was spinning my wheels and not getting anywhere. So I'm like, something's gotta change. Like let me just like learn more about what she's got to offer, and especially the fact that like what you offer specifically for career coaches as well. Like I've seen there's so many people obviously selling their programs and their courses, right? But like nothing specific, right? Like just for like a coach, not so much like a career coach or like here's how like you can help others with their careers. Like nothing was super specific, right? And I'm like, I need real guidance here. So that's kind of like what got me to you and to this program and certification.
And did you have any, like, doubts about for yourself, like, being able to do something like this?
Oh, hell yeah. I was like, I was like, first of all, this is a 6 month, lot of hours. Like I was like, I still like, I'm working full-time job still. So like for that, it was like, okay, can I commit the time? Number one, but also it's like, is this like, should I do it? Like, can I really like, it's like betting on yourself. You know what I mean? Like it's very like, it's a little scary, and everyone gets that imposter syndrome, right? It's like
Yes.
no matter what, like I've been in, like I know what I'm doing, like I'm very good at what I do, but like still, it always creeps in every now and again, and like taking a leap, it's like, it's literally what I tell my clients. It's like, you're on the right track when you're scared, right? Like you get a little bit of like,
Yes.
ooh, should I do this? Like, that that means growth. So, I'm definitely happy I kind of took the plunge on myself. So.
Yeah. And at what point would you say, like, you kind of, like, made that commitment to really growing your business? Like, what was, like, that first step you made?
I mean, honestly, our call, like it was just like I really was like, okay, she believes that like I can do it, and that like I am going to like I can actually be super profitable, and like I have what it takes. So for me it was like, okay, like if I'm doing this and I'm going to start this, like I'm going to go like all the way. So for me it was like once I signed up and like did that call, it was like there's no way I'm going to turn back. So.
Yeah, you were fast. I remember that too. It was like I was actually looking back at our emails too, and it was like, "I'm in. We're doing this. Let's
Yep.
well, how do I get started? Let's
Yep.
go."
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you were
yeah.
excited. Like what excited you about that part at that point? Because that's what I want to share with people. Like it's exciting to make that commitment in that first step
Yeah,
too.
yeah. No, seriously. I mean, like it's just like a new beginning. Like it's a new beginning, it's a new chapter. Like I got so much direction from you, and like I just knew like from that point I was just like, yeah, like this is it. Like I'm just gonna, you know, steamroll ahead. So,
And
yeah.
you have.
Yeah, yeah. No, seriously, it's been crazy, crazy
Yeah.
amazing in the best way.
So
So,
where do you think you'd be if you hadn't followed the plan over these last 6 months? Like, I know you'd be still posting on
yeah.
social media a lot.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh my God. I think I would still be like, I mean, God, even my pricing, like
Yeah.
so low, and like not finding my worth for it's more than just the business, right? Like it's like it builds like a confidence in yourself to where you're like, I should have, like, I wish I did this earlier. Like, like, I really have completely restructured everything. Like, you even talked about, like, with my branding. Like,
Mhm.
yes, I used to, like, outsource that because I thought, like, oh, as long as you're posting, like, it's fine. Right. And, like, as long as it kind of, like, is within these, topics, it's fine. But, like, no, it's not. Like, what's so much better about my branding is, like, it's actually me. It's actually, like, my voice and, like, my perspective, and not just some cookie cutter like information there. So I think that that's a huge thing with like my branding, but also it's just like I'm getting clients now. Like I'm booked. I'm booked and
Yes, you
busy.
are.
So it's and like looking to like scale even more now. Like I'm looking into group coaching, and like, starting like a Facebook group and things like that, because I'm just like, okay, I know what I have, like people want. So it's been amazing.
And I love it too because when you do hire again, because I know when we first chatted, you said you had someone and then you kind of took back your brand and recreated and got the clarity. And when you do
Hmm.
hire later now to
Yeah.
help you scale, it's gonna be a way different experience too. Like that person's actually gonna be able to help you because now you have that clarity to delegate too.
Yeah. 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 Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, I'm
So.
excited. I'm excited to see the growth of your brand as you continue as well too. So what else? So we've talked, I know you've had a lot of wins. Tell me about some of the wins that you've had and some of the cuz I know referrals have been like a big thing for you, right?
Yeah, yeah. No, referrals have been amazing. And again, like it really goes back to what you say too, is like all you've got to do is like help one person a day, right? Like another great win that like someone commented on a TikTok that I made, and then she was like, I need help. And that one was a little bit more of like a tricky like client, but like I ended up getting her for like one part of what I offer, right? And like one part's better than no part, but that's just from me making like a video and someone commenting on it, right? So like all you got to do is help one person a day. It's true. And then those referrals came from me helping someone else. So it's like, and it's like the more referrals, the more they're going to give you too, and like the service that you show. And it's like, hey, like I've proved it, like my clients are getting interviews, like they're doing so well, they're so much more confident, like it's working. And then it's like once they spread the word, like it's amazing. So
Exactly.
yeah.
And you have, I know you're using one of the templates that we provide to for like working with clients. So has that improved when it comes to like onboarding and like, actually working with your clients?
Yeah, like I think it's like the accountability piece, right? Like and it's just like, hey, everything is here, like with the workbook. Like there's no excuses. Like, and the thing is like I'm more like a tough love kind of a career coach a little bit too. Because I'm just like, hey, like if you're gonna be, a little down because you're not getting any interviews, but like you haven't done what is in like the one thing, like we talked about, like what's the one thing you're gonna do for the week? If you don't do that, like what you're not gonna get those results. So it's like it's really good accountability, but also it's just like clarity for them. Like, okay, like if I can just do these things like this week, these two or three things, then like I'm on the right track. I'm still good. Um, because like what I'm doing with my clients too, it's a shorter time frame. It's 8 weeks and you are like, you know, out. So it's like on to the next one. You know what I mean? Like, but it's so powerful with like, what we're doing in those 8 weeks. So that's why it's important to be like, you got to do the work too. So.
And tell me about your life too, because I've been watching you on Instagram. I think you just went on a vacation too. So I want people to know that you can be a career coach and also take a vacation. So you tell them that.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's the beauty of it, right? Is like you can do it from anywhere. And
Yeah.
like and that's also what I show for my clients is like this is how you can like live a luxurious lifestyle. Like I travel all the time. Like I was just in Europe over the holidays. Like like there's just so much to offer that like you can get out of like a career too, right? Like I have the best of both worlds, but with a career, like people don't even like realize too that they can be at the point where like you could get stock options, even like you can get equity. Like that's crazy, like for someone that might not even think about that in general, like when you're like negotiating a salary, like hey, I can ask for this, like
Right.
so it's just it shows that like you can live your best life, but like it doesn't have to be so like cookie cutter, like 9 to 5. Like you could live your best life through that kind of a thing.
Yes. And everything's changed so much too. So that there's
Hmm.
so much more possibility now with your career. So what would be your final, words of wisdom to someone who's just kind of thinking of maybe becoming a career coach and doing what you're doing? Like what would be your words of wisdom for that person?
I would just say like just go for it. Like, don't be afraid, like be courageous with yourself and like trust your gut and just go for it because I again too like, I was a little like, ooh, should I do this? Should I go for it? Like but that it was the best thing that I've done and like it's completely changed my business. and like my life and like moving forward, and like I'm still like growing and like want to continue to be a part of the community, and yeah, just bet on yourself. So
Yes, definitely. Well, I'm excited for you to graduate next month and join
yes,
us in our alumni community. So you don't get to leave us because you're always going to be part of our alumni network
yes,
now. Um,
absolutely.
yeah, definitely. So thank you so much for joining me today, Caitie. This was so great to hear about your journey. And I'm so proud of you and all of your wins and all the work that you're putting in as well. We get to see it behind the scenes. Oh, so tell everyone where to follow you, especially your Instagram.
Yes. So my Instagram is at career.ignite. My TikTok is at career.barbie. And my Facebook is Career Ignite by Caitie. So, yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Bye.
Bye.